Hello my precious friend, thank you for watching this video. My name is Valery Kesav and I am a Slavic missionary and founder of a small startup non-profit organization that is called Open Doors Slavic Ministries. And the purpose of my life and the purpose of our organization is to bring the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ into the hearts and minds of Slavic people worldwide. And we had been doing a lot of work in Ukraine lately, and for the past 3 or 4 years so far I had been trying hard to do some fundraising here in United States of America, and I am able to do that because we're an official organization that is IRS exempt under 501c3. So and I send out letters to the top billionaires in our country and abroad, asking them for help to donate funds to us so we can open a center for the homeless. And you know, the money that I was asking them, that's really not much for them. And I sent them a handwritten letters. I'm gonna read you the letter. I'm gonna show you first. This is what I sent to them. It's on our company letterhead. It's pretty beautiful. Looks pretty cute to me. And this is what I wrote to them. Greetings, my name is Valery Kesav. I'm a minister and a founder of social and religious startup non-profit, Open Door Slavic Ministries. We have a small operation now where we feed the homeless through local church in small town on the east of Ukraine. I'm writing to you today to ask for your help for us to be able to help more people, homeless people, in former USSR. Unfortunately, because of current economic situation in Russia, Ukraine, it has become impossible for religious and social groups like ours to acquire the buildings to carry out our activities in main cities like Moscow and Kiev, where there is so much potential to work and to help those lost people. The government there offers zero support on local and federal levels, and prices for acquisition of such buildings range from $2 to $5, even to $12,000 per square foot in Moscow. Can you believe that? I became aware that you have done some things in the past which give you huge buying power in the present, while I strongly believe that all money loses its power over time, which should happen to US currency also in the future. We can do so much good with it in the present by having out our building in Moscow, in the main city of Russia. We would be able to help many of less fortunate ones, homeless people, with temporary housing and food, as well as go through our religious services to acquire some high-income supporters for the work that we do. These people are usually settled around higher populated metro areas. And main thing which would enable us to receive continued support for our ministries is that we would be able to lease our main auditorium to local churches, many of who cannot find rent because of current discrimination against Protestant Christians in Russia, as well as leasing it for the other local events. So basically I asked them to give us money to buy a building in Moscow, and the good thing about my proposition was if we get the funds, if we be able to buy that building, by leasing half of the building to the other businesses or organizations, we'll be able to bring the money in order for us to finance our program for the homeless, to provide them with food and to preach them gospel of Jesus Christ. Well, guess what? I'm gonna show you the response from Warren Buffett This is a response from Warren Buffett that I received. It's on the Warren Buffett letterhead in Omaha. It's from Omaha, Nebraska. And it tells me here that your email was received today and I have read it. Reluctantly, I'm using this form to reply to it. Until recently, I tried to respond personally, even if briefly, to most unsolicited letters and emails. However, the quantity of mail coming to me has exploded. Requests for investment or career advice, employment applications, internships, invitations, autographs, photographs, financial assistance, etc. Some of the letter writers even ask for golf games or letters of recommendation. Many have a favorite case in which they wish me to become interested. Many of these letters would require me to spend 15 to 30 minutes of my time if I were to formulate and dictate a thoughtful response. I hope you understand the necessity for this form, Warren Buffett. And here is what his assistants wrote to me. Reverend Dr. Kessav, Mr. Buffett has already pledged his money to S Foundation and will not be making personal grants. Debbie B. First of all, I am not a personal person, you know. I have organizations that I run and I wrote them on my company letterhead. We are a 501c3 organization that does a lot of work. And I'm very disappointed to receive this kind of response from one of America's richest people, you know. I believe they give their money publicly, so this is a necessity for them to donate money for richest people, because if they don't do that, they get in trouble. They get in trouble by the government. They get in trouble by their clients who buy their products, and they get in trouble by the general population around them, you know, if they don't make any donations. That's why it's necessary for them to make donations, and when they do that, they do it so publicly that everybody knows about it, you know. And when somebody asks them, like me, for the help, they don't care. And I'm very disappointed, you know, but this is the truth. I'm going to show you the letter of Warren Buffett again. Well, I hope it helps, and may God bless you richly. If you can do something for our ministry, if you can contribute today some sort of money, maybe $10, maybe you can do $50, maybe you can make a contribution of $100 to a non-profit organization. I ask you to do that, and you can do it through our website www.kesov.org. We are a non-profit organization, and we take care of the homeless in Russia and Ukraine, and we teach them the way of life. We tell them about Jesus Christ, because many of them died today at very young age. The average age of a male in Russia is about 58 years old. You know, most of them die before that, because there is a huge problem with alcoholics in Russia, alcohol and other things. So these people need Jesus, and every dollar that you donate, if you donate $10, if you donate $50, $100, $200, $300, whatever is on your heart, it will be used wisely. And my father told me that rich people don't help the homeless, poor people do help them, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.